Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Bluegrass Waterfowl Farm. I thought I'd do a midweek video this morning just to go over some stuff that I have figured out and been told by a lot of the older breeders that's been doing this for several years. And I'm not guaranteeing, saying, hey, you got to do this or you don't got to do this. I'm just telling you what I've been told and what I go by. And it works for us. But as y'all know, we have had, we've had several ducks laying early. Some people say that's a good thing. I guess all depends on where you live. It could be a good thing. Here in Kentucky, it can be a good thing and it can be a bad thing. Blue-winged teals are fighting. They're fixing to start mating. So. But anyway, we have got I don't know if you see she's bagged down, going in that box. We got both silver wood ducks is bagged down, been laying. Both platinums is bagged down, been laying. White mandarins has been laying. Got two pair of silvertails setting, and another hen had 5 eggs in a box. And I just got through checking the boxes, and there's an egg over there where the shallows are. There's an egg in the box over there, and I'm thinking it's hers. Just a little bit bigger egg. And what else was it? Well, yeah, we had one of our North American roadies started laying yesterday. So, several eggs. And the bad thing about that, and that's what I was wanting to go over, is it's only March the 15th, so we still got some cold spells. And it's like yesterday. They said the temperature last night was supposedly going to be like 25 degrees. And 25 is about the limit from what I've learned and been told by some other breeders. As far as ground boxes. If you got ducks laying in ground boxes, temperature gets down to about 25. You should be safe because it's really not gonna be like 25 degrees for a long period of time before it gradually starts warming back up. If they're in a pole box and you have deep bedding in it, then a lot of times, I know I got a couple of boxes that mandarins and wood ducks was laying in, and you have to actually dig down into it to find the eggs because they got them buried down in there and got them covered up. So those will definitely be good because they're buried in there, and what I guess all the shavings and hay and stuff is like insulation around them. so they will definitely be good. But the ground boxes, I had several wood ducks eggs, and then the silvertail eggs, and then the ruddy egg. Well, they just go in there and scratch out a hole and lay an egg, and the bedding's not deep, and then a lot of times they don't even cover them up. They might just put a little something over them to camouflage them. So we kept watching the weather yesterday, and I don't know, every time I looked at it, they kept changing it. So, I guess they really don't know. I don't know. They're supposed to study this and everything. But anyway, that's a different subject. But anyhow, they kept changing it. And finally, the last time I looked, it was like about 6 o'clock. And they were saying 20 degrees. And I'm like, oh my goodness, will y'all quit? 20 degrees ain't gonna work. So, as bad as I hate it to, I text my wife, and she went and got a basket and come out here, and I called her, and I gave her directions on which boxes to go to, and she went ahead and pulled all the eggs for me and took them in the house. So, man, I didn't want to do that. I did not want to do that, but I didn't want to take a chance on losing all those eggs, because it's like right at 40 eggs altogether. So, if all of them, or most of them, was to hatch, then that's a lot of baby ducks to lose from the eggs freezing. So we didn't take the chance. We went ahead and pulled them. And I got them in the house now. I got the incubators running. I let them warm up for a day or so. Then we'll go ahead and set them. Some people might say you could bring them back out and put them in the nest. If you're lucky, you might be able to do that if you brought them out at maybe daylight or something. But I've tried that, and I didn't have no luck with it, because most of the time they already knew that you had took the eggs, so they're gonna go to a different box or just quit for a few days or something. It kind of messes them up. We had to do this last year too. That's why I said I don't like doing it. But rather than taking a chance on losing that many, we went ahead and pulled them and brought them in the house. And we'll just put them in the incubator. Hopefully everybody will chill out, calm down, and keep on going with their clutches, or reset here in a couple weeks and start laying again. So, like I said, I'm not telling you that you have to do this or you don't have to do that. That is totally your decision. And a lot of the big breeders will probably tell you something different, but I've got a couple of older guys that's helped me a whole lot, telling me things, and so far everything has been true, and so that's what we go by. And like I said, 25 degrees is about to cut off. If you, like I said, if they're in a pole box and you got some deep bedding and they got the eggs buried in there, then you'll probably be all right a little below 25. But on a ground box where they don't have a lot of bedding or insulation in there, I don't take the chance. I've had eggs to freeze before, so that's why I'm telling you, you know, that's up to you, a decision, choice that you have to make, but that's what we do. Like I said, I don't like doing it because it jacks them up. So, but anyway, they'll finish out these clutches. They'll probably dump them. If they only have a few eggs in each clutch, when they finish out, then I'll go ahead and pull them too. I don't want them just to set on a handful of eggs. And then they should reset, what I call it, here in a couple weeks, and start laying another clutch. So the only good thing about this, I guess, is you could possibly get 3 clutches out of them, but I don't like doing it. But anyway, I got a Silvertails. She's sitting over in that box, and a Silvertail sitting in this box. So they're setting, and they've been setting pretty tight. So we didn't pull their eggs because they're already setting. We just let them set. I had a Platinum. She had 12 or 13 eggs in here, and she was starting to just pull a few feathers. She was right at the point of setting, but I had my wife, I told her to just be careful and barely raise that lid up and check that box, and she did, and wasn't nothing in there. So I didn't know if she was going to go on there that night and set or not, so I just told her to pull them. So anyway, I just wanted to go over that with y'all. You know, some people don't really think about it, and but that's a choice, you know, everybody has to make if you want to take a chance or not. And with that many eggs, I didn't want to take the chance because I got several people wanting this stuff if we can raise them. So if they'd froze and busted, then it would have been a big loss. But I don't know if you can see, we got a little ice glaze on the ramp right here. So it definitely got cool last night. But alright, that's just you see everybody's out walking around. Over here goes a canvasback. I know it's supposed to get down cold again. I think it's Friday or Saturday night. So I'll probably have to bring them in too. Hopefully this is the last spell. They're saying it's supposed to warm back up. You know, in Kentucky, I don't know all of them. The old timers always said we had 4 or 5 winters after winter. You got a redbud winter, or stump winter, and linen breeches and stuff like that they call them. But a lot of times they don't get below freezing. So we should be all right after this weekend, according to the weather people. They're saying. So, but anyway, just wanted to go over it with y'all. Like I said, that's just something we do. I'm not telling you to do it or not to do it. That's a choice that you got to make yourself. And but that's the way it's been going for us. So y'all have a great rest of the week. Y'all stay safe. Just wanted to update, and hey, we'll catch y'all this weekend. Thank y'all.